Why, hello there, and welcome back to the third episode on the Merchant's SMP. Now, as you saw, there are a few things that are different now. For example, coming down over here, we got some sniffers. You see, for some builds I might do in the future, I might require some of the sniffer flowers, so I made a little farm for them over here. And yeah, there are some villagers here as well. They're all mason villagers, and they all trade me quartz. That's because a lot of the buildings in my base are going to need a lot of quartz. And I don't really want to mine quartz in the nether, it's kind of scary over there. So yeah, I'm getting my quartz from masons. Now then, there are quite a lot of things that I want to get done in this episode. Primarily making something that looks a little bit better than this for our base. Because what I'm supposed to be doing here is making a sci-fi civilization, and this just looks like a sci-fi hut and ship. Not very civilization-y. We're gonna start working on expanding our civilization and making it an amazing place to live. Now, for this build, however, I'm gonna need a lot of resources. Like, if you take a look here, I'm gonna need, like, a lot of copper and a whole bunch of other blocks. I think I'm gonna grab the hardest to obtain materials first, and the hardest material for me to get right now is copper, and I need a lot of it. Now, I think, yeah, I do have a bit of copper here at the base, but I don't think that this is gonna be enough. So what I wanna do is fill up this entire shulker box with waxed cut copper. I'm gonna go over to my copper farm over here, and I'm gonna use it to get a bunch of copper. Before I start though, a little update. In this area, it used to just be my copper farm and down there my mob farm, but now I've put a bee farm over here to get a bunch of honeycomb, and as you can see, I also have a chorus fruit farm. It's to get popped chorus fruit for end rods. But now, using this copper farm designed by Fruno, I'm gonna grab a load of copper. So I'm gonna get back to you once I have a load more copper. Okay, so I spent a lot of time at the copper farm, and I got a shulker full of copper now. And if you're curious for my statistics, I've killed 42,000 drowns. Just casual 42,000. No biggie. Now, as you can see, I've got a bunch of quartz right here in this chest. One issue though, for the builds I'm making, I need to get smooth quartz. And to get smooth quartz, you gotta smelt down quartz blocks. And this is what my furnace array is looking like. It's kinda meh. So I think real quick, I'm gonna make a super smelter. It's not gonna be super complex or anything, but it should be pretty helpful. I won't need a lot for this thing. Just gotta grab 9 furnaces, 18 chests, and we make those chests into hoppers. Then we go out to get more wood because I realized that I didn't have enough wood. I should have gotten more wood. Now we make 2 chests and 1 more and a boat. And now we have a chest boat. And also grab some iron bars. You don't need to, but I'm just gonna grab some iron bars. Now I think, yeah, I'm gonna build this thing right around here. Starting off, double chest right there. Get 9 of the hoppers leading into that chest. Furnaces on top of the hoppers. Hoppers on top of the furnaces. Iron bars in right there. Put down the chest boat. Push it into the iron bars just like that. Press F3B. And let's just make sure. And from that, I believe the chest boat is perfectly centered on all 9 of these hoppers. Just to check, we're gonna put 9 items in there, and they all went out immediately, equally into the furnaces. So now, just gotta split some fuel up and plonk them in the furnaces and put the items you want to smelt into the chest boat. And now they're all equally going into the furnaces, and when the items are done smelting, they'll show up right here in this chest. And boom, there you go. Very basic super smelter. Now I believe I do have enough smooth quartz for this build, but just in case, I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Thank you, and you, and you, and you, and I guess you too. Now I'm just gonna plonk these in there, and look at that, a stack and 17 are already done smelting. So now I just gotta wait a little bit. And there we go, looks like everything is done smelting. And we've got 8 stacks and 4 smooth quartz blocks, which should be plenty. Now, I should have a lot of the stuff I need already, ignoring one crucial thing, that being red sandstone. And do you know how annoying it is to get red sandstone? The answer? Very. You can either see it spawn in, like, in areas like here, where it's supposed to be red sand, but it's spawned over the air, so it's red sandstone. Or you have to mine red sand and craft it into red sandstone. And we're gonna have to mine it. Mojang, if you're watching this, please make a renewable way to get red sand and red sandstone, because really, I need one. I need one, Mojang. So let's grab all of that. So this over here is the base of Xrugs, one of the people on the server. And earlier today, I stumbled in on him placing a bunch of carpets over here. And yeah, it's all carpeted up now. And I was with my good friend Kidney Stones, and we decided to do a little bit of trolling. Welcome to the Xrog Secret Fan Club. That's right. This is a hole under Xrog's base, and we started a secret fan club. The rules of the fan club: live, laugh, Xrogs. Don't tell anyone about fan club. Don't make the fan club HQ look bad. Have fun and praise Xrogs. The 4 rules. They're very important. Unfortunately, Kidney couldn't talk at this time, but we did come up with a plan. Essentially, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put a bunch of redstone machines all around Xrox's place, and we're gonna freak them out. So like block swappers and that sort of thing. So maybe a cobblestone block in the floor, maybe every so often it'll switch to a different block. I'm gonna cause some chaos. Hooray for chaos! Now then, before we go work on stuff in Xrox's base, I have a little issue, that being that I don't have enough redstone. So to get a bunch of redstone, I am going to make a witch farm. I've already found a place in a swamp a little ways away from here, and I've designed a farm in creative mode, so real quick, let's go build a witch farm. Hello there and welcome back. I spent a lot of time AFK at the witch farm, and yeah, I did get a ton of redstone. Now this right here, this is Xrox's base, or rather the entrance to it, and yeah, I've already made all of the block swappers and the redstone stuff. Look, you gotta believe me, I recorded the entire thing. I totally didn't forget to record it all, and my recording corrupted. That's totally what happened. But as you can see, there's a block swapper over there, and there are tons more everywhere in his base, so I can't wait for him to find everything in here. I am very much hoping that this will freak him out a ton, because really, that's the whole point of this. This is just to freak Xrox out a bit. Now, I've also put many secret entrances into the Xrox Secret Fan Club all throughout his base. There we go, and now we're in the Xrox Secret Fan Club. Sorry, I had to blur that. It's just, I can't show where the entrances to the fan club are. But yeah, we got a load of secret entrances, secret exits, all over the place. And really, I can't wait for Xrox to just find all of this one day. It's gonna be the funniest thing ever. But if you're watching this, Xrox, don't try to look. Just don't try to look. Just let this happen. Just let it happen. We're gonna take over your base, and it's gonna be great. So, you know, just let it happen. It'll be fine. Now then, I'm gonna have to show off a load of this stuff to Kidney Stones in a bit. But for now, I think I'm gonna have to end off what's happening in the Xrox Secret Fan Club here. And I'm gonna get back to base building. But before I start base building, I'm gonna have to get the resources to base build with. So I'm gonna get back to you when I have all of the resources, and then we're gonna get building. It's been a little while. I didn't show you me getting absolutely everything, but now we should have all of the resources needed for this build. Everything is here, and as you can see, I'm gonna be using some pitcher pods. So yeah, that's why I got the sniffers in the first place, is for those pitcher pods, and that's the only reason why I have sniffers. But yeah, we got everything. We're ready. So let's get into a time lapse and let's build this thing. Go. And now flying over to my base, there we have it. This here is the building where the civilization grows all of its alien food that it needs to live. Of course, the alien civilization is currently just, you know, me. But hey, I gotta eat. So, yep, this is where we're growing alien food sources and alien plants right here. And then these are, in reality, these are just like not fully grown pitcher pods, because yeah, I mean, what else alien food source really is there? But of course, in here we got the little farm plots with all of the alien food. Now, if you notice over here, these are some sci-fi wheelbarrows. See, this one hovers because it's an end rod, and this is when it's turned off. See, I know I'm such a good builder. I'm so good at this. Up here, little balcony, you know, to look out upon the wasteland. But then there's a little something fun over here, where you press the button, you get dropped down into the disc. And now look, watch this. Ah! It's so fun, isn't it? It's so fun. I love going over and doing that constantly. This is the loop of my base I run through now. It's so fun. I love it. But yeah, by the next episode, what I'm expecting, I think I'm gonna make this spot into a storage room for all of my plants. So like leaves and moss and flowers and alien stuff and all of that. I think this is where I'm gonna store it all because really I don't know what else to do with this building. Now the goal of this episode was to make this base a bit more civilization-y rather than hut and shippy, and I think I've done that a little bit. Like, this isn't amazing, but it's a pretty nice start to my civilization. Now in the next episode, there's a lot more I want to do. Some farms to build, some things to explore, and some more fun things to build, because of course, this alien civilization, we need places for people to live, and when people live in a spot, they gotta do some work, right? So in the next episode, the civilization will expand so much more. I have a lot of plans, so stay tuned. So please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next episode on the Merchants SMP. Bye everyone!